was shaking. Back with some more information. Or like I like to refer to it, the truth. Honesty. Speaking of honesty, do you know it's the number one quality that civilized people look for? Number one quality that's requested or desired when you talk about relationships. These dating sites can back that statistic up. From everything. Anything we talk about, you want honest. Oh man, I want somebody honest, I'm right there with you. I want honesty too. I want truth. Everybody. God, if I could just find the right man and, he was honest with me. Oh, if I could find the right woman and, she was honest and trustworthy, all the way to, I wish we had honest politicians. Just a politician that would say what they mean and mean what they say. What is wrong with honesty? Nothing. The problem is, you don't want it. Nobody wants it. The whole concept that you want honesty and the truth is bullshit. And the whole system's built on bullshit. What are you talking about, Jim? You're crazy. What are you talking about? I want honesty. I'm an honest person. Are you implying I'm not honest? Or you're not honest and we don't want... Not really. But maybe so. I mean, be honest, like I said, the whole system's built on bullshit. We manipulate every day that we talk and interact with other people. I mean, we've come to a stage in our civilization, in this country anyways, and a lot of others, especially Western Europe, any of the advanced countries, we've come to a stage where we hate honesty. What do you mean? Well, what do I mean? If somebody's actually honest and gives their opinion, or even just states empirical data, which is fact, you can't argue with numbers, what do? We chastise them. And now, with this whole movement, I mean, what do you think we came up with politically correctness for? The whole reason behind political correctness is to subvert the truth. That's the whole reason. Well, Jim, you can't believe what he said? Or she said? Oh my God. Well, was there any inaccuracies about it? Was it truthful? Yeah, it was true, but you can't say that when you say... So, I mean, we make up actual terms and movements and popularity of the people sways to the point that we suppress the truth, and we're all in on it, every one of us. And if you don't think so, you're crazy. And then, like I said, we take the person that's honest or actually says what the data says, and we label them and chastise them. Oh my God, with political correctness, it used to just be, oh, he's an asshole. Why would he say something like that? Or he's offensive. Now, you can be labeled anything from a sexist to a misogynist, to a racist, to a bigot. I mean, let's just pound the truth right out of these people. And the whole time, the frustration with it is, you're clamoring for honesty. I don't get it either. Let me give you some examples of how you can't handle the truth. Okay? Just a couple. If you're a country music fan and you like getting your groove on to Rascal Flatts, and you can't understand why they say white people can't dance, you don't want honesty. If you're still swinging a Roddenberry's, a big old sweaty Roddenberry's, and you've got an Adam's apple the size of my wrist, but you wear a pink shirt and a purple skirt, and you like to call yourself princess, and you got a problem with somebody who might not want you in their lady's bathroom with their child, you don't want honesty. If you're a middle-aged white dude that's got a good job and some finances behind you, and you're wearing bedazzled jeans, straight brim hat, and a Hurley t-shirt, and you think your fashion sense is how you picked up your 25-year-old wife, you don't want honesty. If you're a hardcore lesbian that feels men have no worth in society at all anymore, yet every sex toy you've ever purchased is in the shape of a penis, you don't want honesty. If you're a hardcore feminist that stinks of cat piss and desperation and chooses not to shave your armpits and thinks the guy at the grocery store that says hello to you every morning is verbally harassing you, and you wrote a term paper on the worthlessness of man, and you can't understand why you can't find a date? You don't want honesty. If your kid's racked up 25, 30, 35 participation trophies, and you still encourage him and feel that he has some athletic potential, you don't want honesty. If you believe that Black Lives Matter, which they do, but you don't want to discuss black on black crime, you don't want honesty. You don't. I mean, these are just a couple examples. We could go on for hours here. For hours. If you believe all cops are racist, but you don't want to discuss how 13% of the population is committing 53% of the violent crimes, you don't want honesty. Like I said, this country's not ready for honesty. We always were. We were a more honest civilization for a long time, but now we're suppressing that. We don't want this honesty. You know what we want? We want a lollipop that tastes like strawberry when it's actually a steaming pile of bullshit covered in politically correct sprinkles. That's what you want. And if anything I said today offended you, you have proved my point for me.